All right. Bracket number 2. iBuying activity returns to pre-pandemic levels. After pausing business during the early phase of the pandemic, iBuyers are starting to catch up to the buying and sales activity levels that compare more closely to their levels prior to the pandemic. No, because we talked about it. It does not surprise me. We talked about Blackstone buying all these, investing $7 billion in buying single-family homes. So if they're buying single-family homes in what people believe is an appreciated market, and like, why would you be paying more for these homes?
But what these iBuyers though are doing are buying them, fixing them up, and then selling them. Right,
but they're also still, a lot of instances are buying them pretty close to market value in a lot of instances.
I'm just surprised that these sellers are willing to just unload them
for over a 10% fee.
Without just at least testing out the market.
Yeah. Well, now listen.
That to me seems bizarre.
iBuyers comprise a small part of the overall.
Super small, 0.5%.
0.5% of home sales, according to Redfin. Now, Brad Inman predicted it would be 50% by this time. That has completely...
Right. Well, the whole world changed from when he predicted that.
But he's only 49.5% off.
I mean, pretty close.
Yeah. So here's the top iBuyers, which we know who they are. Opendoor, Redfin, Zillow, OfferPad. Okay. They're buying... And listen, they've only bought 4,383 homes, nearly 21%.
Still down 6% from a year earlier.
That was quarter one, so 21% prior than the prior quarter. And like you said, 6% from a year earlier. They've got a chart on here that shows you all the markets and their year-over-year change. Atlanta, Georgia is down 25% in iBuying, where Lakeland, Florida is up 290% for iBuying. So a lot of people, they're really hammering Lakeland, Florida for whatever reason. They must feel like they are... the iBuyers must believe that these are undervalued homes, okay? They must believe they're
overall
undervalued.
220,000. They are getting them for less. They're saying overall median 240. They're getting it. I mean, they're almost getting to a 10%. They're getting a 10%. Well,
in Lakeland, the iBuyer median sale price is 220, and then the overall median sale price is 240. So I don't know. I mean, $20,000 spread. That's not a huge spread.
Not for the iBuyer, but it's still for the seller. I mean, why are you leaving $20,000 on the table?
And why are you doing that at an over 10% fee? Anybody considering taking an iBuyer offer needs to sit down with their local real estate expert and say, I want to see all the numbers. Like we talked about Glenda doing this, where she actually advised one of her clients to go take the Zillow offer. She's like, I just can't get you that money in the open market. You got to take this deal. They've really given you a sweet deal. But go through all of the options. You should have a couple iBuyer. If you're thinking of one iBuyer, get offers from all of them. Get the Redfin, get the Zillow, get the OfferPad. If they're all in your market, match them all up.
Right.
What realistically can I get in this market, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe the agent has an iBuyer model, and you got to put all 5 of those and really dig into the fees, net sheet style. What's going to bring me the most money in the and if your goal is shortest amount of time, that's a consideration as well.
Right.
But okay, so these are back. Not a racket. Makes perfect sense. Everybody's buying single family homes at scale, so why wouldn't these companies also be doing that? All right.
I'm just surprised that sellers are willing to leave so much money on the table, but again, we don't know what their motivations are.
Yeah, if time's a motivating factor, they'll pay a little bit to get out of the deal quicker. Here's the thing: if you got to wait around for the mortgage and the appraiser and this and that, then there's a
I'm hearing you.
There.
I get it.
Okay, so all right, for again 0.5% of the market, so 99.5 still exists in other forms.